All this week we've been following the return to tsunami-damaged Sri Lanka of a Methodist minister from Morley. His adopted home here has committed itself to the long-term revival of the village of his birth. He's already taken dry food, clothing and money to the people of Thirukkovil who've lost relatives and homes and are now in refugee camps. But what else can be done and what of the long term? Our reporter Penny Bustin has the latest of her exclusive reports from Sri Lanka.
It took 3 minutes to wreck. It's going to take years to reconstruct. The east coast is the worst affected area of Sri Lanka. In the fishing villages around Thirukkovil, more than 3,000 homes have been destroyed. People have been living in tents for 6 weeks with no idea how long that will continue. Some more permanent shelters are being constructed, but again they offer little privacy or security and are away from schools, jobs and friends. And what people want is to resume their lives. But what the government wants is a coastal exclusion zone. Homes won't be allowed within 100 metres of the shore. For many, that means that even if they wanted to, they'll never be able to return to their homes or land.
So the land value is going to go up because 3,000 people are now looking at land somewhere away from the beach.
But although this house falls within the exclusion zone, the owners have moved back in. It was one of the few left virtually intact in this village. The wave came in through the eaves, leaving 18 inches of sand behind. They've cleaned up and they're staying put. Sam is still in Thirukkovil and this week, with Morley's donations, has addressed some immediate in the refugee camp. 570 people have been there for a month with no toilets. He's had some dug. The cost, £2.50. The children had nothing to do and many couldn't make the 2-mile walk to school. Sam set up a play scheme. And for the older people, he's launched a lunch club. Next, employment. 15 of the 17 boats in the fishing fleet were destroyed.
If we could give, to start with one boat, then 10 people will be able to find a job. In the same way, farming community also affected. For them, a bicycle, farming equipment, if we could provide, then they can go from wherever they are in the refugee camp to the fields and do some work.
But what of Sam himself? The tsunami literally shook his whole world.
I questioned God's existence when it happened, but seeing things, how much help has come and how much the people who are in Morley responding, yes, God's love bringing them to a decent life in the future.
That report from Penny Bustin.